Hey guys, welcome back to Millie Mondays, and I'm be doing my first ever review on a machine, Mueller JuiceMax Pro cold press juicer, and this is a gift I got from my husband, and I got it yesterday. I tried it once already, and I've already formulated some opinions on it, but I'm going to show you how it works today. And I'm going to go through how I feel about this particular juicer. So as you see here, I'm going to be juicing a whole stalk of celery, or bunch. And I'm going to be actually cutting this into probably thirds, and I'll tell you why later. Carrots, six carrots. 5 to 6 carrots, and I'm going to be cutting these probably in thirds also. And then the apples, I might be cutting them in half or leaving them whole. We'll see. Let me show you the juicer a little bit now. Okay, now this thing is a beast. This is about 42 inches tall, and when I put it up against over there, we can't see it. When I put it up against, hold on. When I put it up against the cabinets here, it goes like this high, and I know it's just massive, okay? Anyways, so you got this pusher to push down their fruits and vegetables, standard in any juicer, right? And then here is the chute where you put down all the fruit, and a very specific red dot, so you're supposed to follow in order to make this fit right. And so this comes off, and there's red dots to put it back on. And it's very tricky, by the way. So I'm going to take it off. I'm going to put it all back together. So here is the, I don't know what they call this. I'm going to say drill bit, because that's what it looks like. Okay, it's called a squeezing screw, according to this person. According to this company. So you take it out, and this is what's going to actually juice the vegetables. You're going to put it, through the chute, and this thing is going to turn, and you can be pushing this against the walls of this inner basket thing. And it's called a masticating juicer because it kind of has the effect of chewing. So let's continue. Here is the bowl. So this is a strainer. You see there's all those fine strainer things. Sorry. And then here is a spinning brush, and this fits pretty tight in here. And you see how these little rubber pieces, it pushes up against the strainer to get everything that it can out, which is a really cool feature. Okay, and then here is the bowl. Okay. I'm glad I checked this, I think. Okay, here's the bowl. Out of this side, where you see the little, okay, that's not a good sign. Okay, I'm putting this back on. So, the juice comes out of this side, which I'm trying to fix at the moment. Alright, that was not too bad. Juice comes out of this side, and it has a option to be able to close it. Hopefully not come off like it did earlier. And then all the pulp comes out of here. And this little yellow piece here, it's supposed to help with leaking out of the bowl, so it doesn't get all over the counter or wherever. So I'm going to try to put this back together. The last couple times I tried to do this, it was difficult. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have better luck on camera. So I have to match up these things and then turn it. And then I gotta put in the bowl, and it's very specific in how you're supposed to put this in here. There's little notches. Let me show you. If you really want to get this particular juicer, I think it's good to see. Sorry guys, see the little notches there? Gotta match up with these notches. Kind of on the top, okay. Let me put you back. Even though you're just a camera and I'm talking to you. Alright. And I'm going to put back in the screw drill bit. Oh. Okay. That sounded good. If you hear in the background, the cats are playing, so they're just being cats, okay? Now let me try to put down this part, which is where it usually goes wrong. I'm being very negative right now, but yes, yes, that was awesome. That was good. Okay, and then there's a close and open icons here, and you're supposed to make it this little tab all the way to closed. Blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, so I'm kind of line this up a little better. So the juice is going to come out of here, out of this spout, and it's going to fall into this. And then you have this little strainer for when you're done, which I will demonstrate later. And then here you have another container ready to catch all of the pulp, the fiber. Okay, and so according to online, there's two chutes here. There's a bigger one here for bigger fruit, so you should be able to stick this whole entire apple into this, which I can. See? Okay, I didn't lock it all the way. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to put it in all the way, and then that way you don't have to chop it up. And when I do the apple, I will show you a whole apple, and then I'll cut it up in half to show you the difference, because it struggles a little bit with the whole apple. And the same with the celery and the carrots. If you put in the whole piece of celery, like, oh, I haven't washed it yet, excuse me. But if you put in this whole piece, it's gonna have a little bit of trouble, because this area, I guess, is so small. When it turns, it kind of gets tangled up in itself, because all these stringy pieces of the celery get kind of tangled, if you will. I'll show you what I mean. I'll also do a couple where it's the full stalk, so you can see the difference. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut these up and wash them, and I'll be back to show you the demonstration. Okay, so I have some celery here. Let me adjust the camera, sorry. Okay. As you can see, some of this, maybe you can't see. Some of this is whole stalks, right? Rinsed off. And the other ones are about a third of the size. Most of them are a third of the size, and I'll show you why. Alright, so here is the on, and then there's a reverse in case something gets stuck. And let's get started. This camera views are not working for me right now. Okay, ready? Let's go. Should we try it? Let's try it with the easy ones first, so you kind of see how it should work, right? Cool? Yeah. See it's still moving? Go down here. It's like it's chewing it. Go ahead and juice the rest of the small pieces. And if it starts having some trouble getting down in there, you could use this, kind of push it. And see it's coming out here. The juice coming out. It looks like it's having a little bit of trouble. I probably shouldn't have put so many in there. Come on. Okay. So I'm going to try one of the long pieces. It looks pretty clean right now. It's got it. Push it a little bit. So look, this kind of gets tangled up in here. It's fine, it still works, but I should probably not cause as much pain as I can. I need to let it last, right? So I'm going to do some more. Do another one of these. Filling up. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of this. Look, it looks so funny. It's coming out like poop. Just kidding. It's weird looking, huh? It's really dry. I'm almost done with the celery juice. Great. There's a little bit of celery stuck in there, so I'm going to try to reverse it and see if that works. Okay, see, it came up. Now I'm going to try to turn on again. Okay. Now I'm gonna let it run a little longer, but I don't know if you can tell, all the juice that comes out of here, it's being pushed, it's being like squeegeed almost inside this bowl, so that everything that it can get out, it will shoot out one of these two, depending if it's pulp or if it's juice. Come on. Let's see how much juice came out of this, just out of this part, okay? Some people will take this and they'll use a cheesecloth or whatever and try to squeeze more juice out. But this is pretty dry. I mean, there's still a little bit of moisture in there, but compared to a centrifugal juicer, I'd say it's a lot less juice in here. Maybe 25 to 50% difference. In my opinion, because I used to use the Breville juicer all the time. Okay. So let's see, this was, can I do that? This was 1 stalk of celery. And that is right about 2 cups. There's a, hold on, let me make this level. 2 cups is just maybe a 1/4 inch higher than where it's at. So it's, I don't know, about 2 cups from 1 stalk of celery. Now, I don't remember how much celery juice you get from a centrifugal juicer, so I cannot compare them in that way, but supposedly you're supposed to get more. Now, one thing I noticed about this juicer, hold on, let me get a cup. You saw my socks, huh? Look at that. Okay. It has this strainer here, right? So that it could strain out some of the pulp that has made its way into this. And so let me try it. Good. Very tasty. If you've ever had celery juice, you probably know it's not the greatest tasting thing in the world ever. But it's good for you in many ways. I learned about it from the medical medium, Anthony Williams. And so I've been wanting this juicer for a long time. My husband ended up getting it for me for my birthday, which is this week. Yay, me. And so I feel like this juice it tastes better than a centrifugal juicer. It almost has a milky, slightly frothy texture that is a little bit different than a centrifugal, which is more bitter, in my opinion. However, even with this strainer, it still almost tastes like it's medium pulp orange juice. Like it still has some pulp in there, but it's not like this pulp here, not exactly, maybe it is that pulp, but it's not stringy. It just takes pulpy like orange juice. You see a little bit there. Maybe not really, but anyways, it's not unpleasant to me, but if you don't like having any pulp at all in your juice, I would recommend to instead put this through a strainer in addition to doing this. And you know, this extra pulp, if you will, I didn't expect this juicer to have that. I didn't know what to expect really, because this is only the second time I've ever used a masticating juicer. So let me clean this up and bottle the rest of the celery juice, and I'm going to show you the carrots. So now we're on to the carrots. Let's go. I did not clean this out because it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter right now. I did, however, clean this out. And let's get started. I probably should have cleaned this out because it looks like it's struggling to get through. I must have juiced the long carrots without realizing, and I don't think it had any problems, so maybe the carrots are fine. I know this is gross because I'm going to touch this pulp. But look at this. It's kind of chunky. I don't know if it's just this particular juicer or all the ones like this. Okay. I think I could get a little more out. Hold on. Okay. So, a thing about this juicer that I do not like at the moment, there's a lot of juice still stuck in this that I have to literally stick my finger in or stick something in to get out. And this, I mean, it's hard to get out because it's dry. Look at that. It's like your little carrot blocks. That's pretty crazy. This is how much carrot juice came out of 6 carrots. 2 carrots were kind of small, so maybe 5 carrots. And this is about right at a cup. There's a cup, and that's where it's at. Not too bad. See, I'm so glad it has a strain. Look at all that. You know, maybe it's less than a cup because of all of that. Look at all of that fiber in there. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I juiced a carrot with this, so I am very surprised as how much fiber got in this. Which I'm okay with fiber, you know, you need fiber, right? To help everything go through. But I feel like that's a lot. There's a lot of fiber that came out of that. And so I would recommend using something to squeeze it out of there, which is an extra step, but it juices it, and here it is. That's delicious. It is so much sweeter than you normally think carrots to be. I guess it's so concentrated, but this is delicious. Yes. Eat it. Drink it. And look at this. I'll show you. If you didn't see, look at all that. It's like carrot mush. So I'm about to start on the apple, and I cleaned out this, and there's this part which I'm about to clean out. They provide you with this brush, and so I'm going to use this edge to try to get some of this junk out. It is really stuck in there. And when it comes time to actually clean this, this is going to be one of the most annoying areas to clean. But the juice is worth it, I guess. It's worth the pain. Okay. This celery is so stringy and dry that it's really getting in the way here. Okay. That's enough for the moment. We'll see if that helps. It's not completely cleaned out, but it is a little bit, so hopefully it will give enough space for the apple to go through. So here's half an apple, and I'm leaving the seeds in there, fine, whatever. This company just recommends you take out large seeds, like inside of a peach or a cherry. But really, I feel like this machine is not the best with fruit. Fine, whatever, you know, do your thing. You know what you're good at, girl. Okay, done being cheesy for the moment, and I'm gonna start the apple. See how it goes. Chew that apple. this half. It's going pretty easy, right? Alright, I put a whole apple. Not bad, not bad. Look at that. Yesterday, when I tried that, it had a lot of trouble trying to get through. But today, it's okay. Alright. Almost ready. So how was your day? So there's an omega juicer that's similar to this, vertical, and it is twice the price of this one. This one is 120. The omega version of this, the vertical version, is 330. So yeah, about twice as much, depending on where you get it. Okay. Let me try to get some of this out. Feels so gross. It's digging in here. Like it should already be out. Okay. And then the apple is a lot softer, I guess, because it's fruit. Look at that. It's so much easier to get out. Okay. Anyways. This was only 2 apples, so I don't expect there to be a lot. Alright, from 1 apple and maybe some residual carrot. Okay, it's about a cup. About a cup. About a quarter cup? No, just a cup, not a quarter cup. Whoa. Here's the cup, and oh man. You know, I'm just doing an honest review of this juicer. I'm very grateful that my husband got it for me for my birthday, and I'm enjoying it. But I also can be constructive, have constructive criticism to give to you guys if you want to buy a juicer like this, or, you know, I just want to give honest feedback, really. Okay. Here's the apple / residual carrot juice. The quality of the juice is good. And try again. I'm getting some celery in there too, like some stringy pieces. I looked at the reviews on Amazon for this product, and one person was saying that if they juice celery, they do it last because of the stringiness issue that this causes and kind of clogs up the machine. Okay, so this is pretty easy to clean out. Just rinse it off. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done. This one, also the same, fairly easy to clean. And you could use this for your compost, for plants. I guess it's the same thing. Really, it whatever you desire, easy to clean. This is where it gets fun. Let me take it off one by one. This part is really not that bad either. See, it's a little bit dirty, but it's really not that bad. So part 3. Alright, this, I cannot get that out. I fought with this yesterday for a couple minutes before I was like, I can't get this out. This is the part that's supposed to come out next. What am I supposed to do? So I thought, okay, let me take out. Ugh. Okay. Take off this whole part. Right? I was like, let me have gravity help. Whew, man. Okay, let me show you this bottom part of first. Look at the bowl. Look at all of this celery, kind of stringiness all around here. Sorry, I'll bleep that out. And then in here where it goes out to disperse, to get the fiber out, it is really stuck in there, And so yesterday when I was doing this, I had to really use the brush a lot to really dig in there. And you could even take this piece, which is supposed to be the leak proof. You could move it out the way and it helps a little bit. But that is really stuck in there. Oh my gosh. Now look at this strainer. This is really not too bad. You got to take this apart, and this is easy. And this part is really not bad. There's some gunk in here, but it's pretty easy to get off. And what you can't get off, you use the brush. Not bad. And then here is the screw thing. And this is really not too terrible either. So there's a lot of parts. Most of them are fairly easy to clean, except for this stupid part, especially this part. I think I'm gonna have to have pliers to take this out. It's like a piece of matted hair. Okay, I guess I'm gonna show you. Try to see if we get this out. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow. Man. Maybe make the chute bigger, I guess. Because this is frustrating. Oh, I feel so much better. It's clean now. No more gunk in there. Woo! I like this juicer. Fairly easy to clean, except for this bowl. And the juice is absolutely worth it, besides that pulp thing, if you don't like pulp. Like and subscribe. Peace. Millie out.